In a major environmental case, the National Green Tribunal's Eastern Zone Bench in Kolkata has cracked down on illegal fly ash dumping and encroachment near Khalpal Reserve Forest in Odisha's Dhenkanal district. The tribunal, led by Justice B. Amit Sthalekar and expert member Arun Kumar Verma, has issued stringent directions after hearing all sides. What was the case and allegations? The case was filed by Youth United for Sustainable Environment Trust, represented by President Santanu Kumar Bhukta, one of the most eminent advocates from Odisha, Sankar Prasad Pani, assisted by Ashutosh Padhi, represented and argued for the applicant. The petition alleged that Suresh Sahu, a private individual, had illegally encroached over forest and government land, using it for a dhaba named New Surya Hotel, a vehicle parking zone, and for unauthorized constructions including a vehicle repair center and a house. Fly ash, a major pollutant, was also allegedly dumped over several acres without any permission. As per NGT's directions, a joint committee visited the site on 17th April 2025. The committee included Angul regional officers of the Odisha State Pollution Control Board and the ADM of Dhenkanal. Their findings were damning. Over 40,000 metric tons of fly ash had been dumped illegally across 4 acres of land. The fly ash was left largely uncovered, posing serious health and environmental hazards. The source of ash remained untraced, exposing a glaring failure in regulatory oversight. The dhaba operates on a private land, but government gochar land, or you can say grazing land, was being used for heavy vehicle parking. And a house was constructed on forest classified land under Kisam Gramya Jungle without any authorization. Taking serious note of the findings, the tribunal passed strong directives to both state and the pollution control boards. The key orders of the tribunal was to evict the encroacher. Eviction proceedings against Suresh Sahu from forest classified land must be completed. The land must be restored with native tree plantations. Restore the forest land, even adjacent areas of the Khalpal Reserve Forest without tree growth must be fenced, demarcated and afforested. And the Pollution Control Board has been directed to investigate the fly ash dumping, identify the violator and impose environmental compensation. The tribunal did not stop at the violator. It directed investigation into dereliction of duty by local authorities, showing the governance failure is equally culpable. The National Green Tribunal Eastern Zone Bench has given a compliance deadline. All restoration and action must be completed by 31st October 2025 with a compliance affidavit to be filed by 31st December 2025. Now, important note, the applicant alleged that the fly ash may have been dumped by the GM Iron and Steel Company Limited, but the company was not made a party in this proceeding. The tribunal thus refrained from passing any order against it. The tribunal made it clear that land use over government revenue land falls under the state's jurisdiction. However, protection of forest and prevention of industrial pollution are core environmental issues, and the tribunal has taken a firm stance of both. Now, there are 3 important judgments cited in this case. 1. Sarina Sarkar versus State of Haryana, WPC number 592 of 2021, in which Supreme Court mandated forest land eviction. Number 2 was Kamala Singh versus State of Odisha, WPC number 15942 of 2024, in which Odisha High Court directed speedy eviction of illegal occupiers from the government land. Number 3, Trinath Panda versus Commissioner cum Secretary Health and Family Welfare Department and others in WPC number 3385 of 2024, in which Odisha High Court disposed of with liberty to initiate proceedings under the Odisha Prevention of Land Encroachment Act 1972. This landmark ruling of the National Green Tribunal reinforces the principle that no one, be it a private citizen or an industrial entity, can treat forest or public land as personal property. The ruling also underscores the critical role of citizen-led action and judicial oversight in environmental governance. Will the state and regulatory bodies rise to the occasion? This is the prime question. The deadline set. The tribunal has spoken. Now it's time for action on the ground. Let's see whether the applicants have to still move to the tribunal with an execution application, or it will be finally taken up by the respondents, by the state respondents. So that's all in this episode. Stay with us. Enviro Annotations brings exclusive updates on various significant orders from National Green Tribunal and various other courts. If you like the video, click the like button, share it, and subscribe to the channel. I am Sanjay Kumar Mishra, signing off.